Hello animal friends. At this time we will look at a problem that may occur in this time, namely about nuclear disasters and their effects on living things and ecosystems. Let's get started. Nuclear disasters are a serious threat to the environment and the sustainability of ecosystems. When radiation levels rise significantly in an area due to a nuclear accident, the consequences can be far-reaching, especially for the local fauna. In this video, we will explore how increased radiation may affect animal populations in an area over the next 20 years. 1. Changes in genetics and reproduction. High levels of radiation can cause damage to animal DNA, which in turn can affect reproduction and genetic development. These genetic changes can impact the health and reproductive success of animals, and can even cause genetic disorders that can be passed on to their offspring. In the long run, this can result in a decline in the genetic quality of local fauna populations. 2. Population and biodiversity decline. High radiation can kill or damage animal cells, resulting in significant population declines. Species that are more susceptible to radiation may face extinction, while other species may experience significant population declines. As a result, biodiversity in the area may be compromised, resulting in a shift in ecosystem structure. 3. Changes in food chains and ecological relationships. Increased radiation can alter food chain dynamics and ecological relationships among species. Species higher in the food chain, which may have lower radiation exposure, may experience population increases as their competitors or predators face greater radiation stress. These changes can lead to imbalances in the ecosystem, with the potential to disrupt the survival of other species. 4. Changes in behavior and activities. Radiation can affect animal behavior and activities. Some animals may migrate or seek new, safer habitats, while others may experience decreased activity and reproduction. Increased radiation can disrupt orientation, navigation, and even sleeping and eating patterns of animals, potentially compromising their long-term survival. 5. Environmental and human health impacts. The impact of radiation on local fauna also has an impact on the environment and human health. Radiation-contaminated animals can introduce radionuclides into the food chain, which can ultimately impact the humans who consume those animals. It can also lead to environmental contamination with long-term impacts on water and soil resources. 6. Interference with migration and displacement. Animals often rely on migration and displacement to find food, avoid bad seasons, or breed. Radiation can disrupt the orientation and navigation of animals, resulting in difficulties in making migrations that are essential for their survival. This can result in population declines in certain areas and disrupt food chains and the ecosystem as a whole. 7. Deviations in growth and development. Radiation exposure can cause irregularities in the growth and development of animals, both physically and reproductively. Animals that experience abnormal growth or reproductive abnormalities may face difficulty surviving and contribute to population decline. It may also upset the balance between species in an ecological community. 8. Impact on the wider ecosystem. The consequences of radiation on local fauna not only impact the animals themselves, but also the ecosystem as a whole. Changes in populations, food chain dynamics, and ecological interactions can disrupt the overall balance of the ecosystem, ultimately affecting humans who depend on the ecosystem services. Over a period of 20 years, the impact of radiation on local fauna can have profound and complex consequences. Changes in population, genetics and ecology can disrupt the balance of the ecosystem and affect the interaction of animals with their environment. Therefore, long-term protection and monitoring efforts are essential to mitigate the negative impacts of nuclear disasters on biodiversity and its sustainability. Thus our video today, hopefully it can provide new knowledge for us about the animal world. Thank you.